My Little Pony Twilight's Kingdom is intended for audiences 13 years and up due to adult content, themes and images of romance and violence. Viewer discretion is advised. Episode 8, Infiltration. Go ahead and do your worst, Kitty. It's my word against Equestria's most wanted and dangerous criminal. Who do you think Princess Twilight Sparkle would believe? Face it, feline, without evidence you have absolutely nothing on me, so go ahead. I am curious, however, as to why you think I'd have anything to do with that floppy-eared duck.
You were the one from the EEA that led the investigation against him. So with the exception of Princess Twilight Sparkle and Princess Celestia, you were the only logical one to tip him off. My guess is that you've become his slave because he controls your mind.
My dear puss, I have an IQ of over 180. Professor Bunduck would not be capable of controlling my mind. However, everything that happened with the collapse of his school was done by his own doing and our collaborative planning.
What do you mean? He planned his own school's demise? But why would he do that? He could have taken over Equestria had he continued.
I've said enough. Why do you seek his presence?
I want revenge upon Princess Twilight Sparkle for not freeing my mother Katrina from Tartarus. In return, Professor Bunduck would reap the benefits by becoming the ruler of Equestria.
And what makes you believe he would need your help in doing so?
I've been watching Princess Twilight Sparkle and her friends for many years now. It's going to take a lot more than just his abilities of omnikinesis alone to defeat them. Especially Princesses Twilight Sparkle and Starlight Glimmer. Oh! What? You're going to pay for that?
Sweet dreams, pussycat. Excellent work. Take Miss Katana beneath the school into the catacombs. Make sure she stays sedated until I notify Professor Bunduck of our trespasser.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Friendship Castle. Princess Starlight Glimmer is eating breakfast. Spike enters. Oh, good morning, Spike. Good morning, Starlight. So did you talk to Trixie last night? Unfortunately not. She had some company, and we'll just leave it at that. I take by your tone that you don't approve of the company she had. It's not that I disapprove of who was with her. It's more of me witnessing something between them I shouldn't have, and more or less eavesdropping in on the conversation they were having. Do you want to talk about it? No, honestly, we have a ton of Princess of Friendship duties we need to attend to today. I'm heading over to the Cutie Mark Crusader's apartment today to document the friendship mission that Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle went on last week. Something new that Princess Twilight wants me to start doing. I'll need you present to take notes and send the report to Twilight. After that, I need to head over to the School of Friendship and receive all the end of the school year documentations from Counselor Nasey and the projected curriculum he's laid out for our students. And lastly, I need to have that serious discussion with Trixie. Forgive me for saying, but whatever you saw and heard at Trixie's wagon last night clearly has you on edge. Are you sure you don't need to talk? I'm sure. It's really none of my business, and I don't want to get you involved either because it would include keeping secrets from friends, and I don't want to put that kind of burden on you, Spike. Keeping secrets is not a good way to keep friends. Trust me, in this instant, it is. Trixie enters.
Good morning, Your Highness. Is there anything the great and powerful Trixie can assist you with this morning?
Speaking of the devil... Stop it, Spike!
What? Were you two talking about me before I came in?
Yeah, we were actually, and I would like to talk to you tonight if you're available.
I am available, and I do agree. We need to talk.
Okay, great. So, do you want to meet up at your wagon? Let's say around 8 o'clock tonight, then?
It's a date. You bring the popcorn.
Gladly. Oh, before Spike and I head out for the day, there was something I need you to do for me.
I am your royal assistant, so I guess I'll take care of it for you. What is it?
At some point today, I need you to run over to the School of Friendship and get Counselor Naysay's end-of-the-year reports and his recommendations for the curriculum for next year. And I also need your reports as well, Trixie, for your students. You did remember to do them, right?
Well, I may have a few more to fill out.
You didn't start them, did you?
Like I said, I may have a few more to do, but Alright, you caught me. I completely forgot about them.
I see. Well, now do you understand why I've chosen Spike to be my new royal advisor? Seriously, Trixie, this is a big deal. I need to know what our students' progress is so I can bring in the correct instructors to teach them new lessons.
Well, with your coronation and everything else that's happened since the end of the school year, it's kind of slipped my mind.
It's easy to do, considering the only thing on your mind these days is Rainbow Dash. Alright, I'll head over to the School of Friendship before heading out to inform Counselor Naysay to assist you with your reports. I want those reports on my desk by Friday morning before I depart for Canterlot.
Starlight, I am sorry for dropping the ball with these reports.
It's fine, Trixie. We'll talk about it tonight when I stop by your wagon. These reports are important. Please just make sure they're done by Friday. Spike, are you ready to head out?
Yeah, I'm ready when you are, Your Highness.
Alright then, let's go. Starlight gives Trixie a half-hearted smile before leaving the castle. South Equestria, Governor Capper's mansion. Governor Capper is at his desk with Bonbon, aka Agent Sweetie Drops. So allow me to ask you this question, Agent Sweetie Drops. Why does Princess Twilight Sparkle feel it necessary to have you on my team when I have more than enough security to protect me?
Because I'm highly qualified. If you read on, you'll see that I served on Princess Celestia's security team for a time while she was ruler of Equestria.
And why were you let go if you're so highly qualified?
Keep reading, kitty.
I beg your pardon, but it's Governor Capper. Continues reading. Oh, it says you were part of a top-secret mission to capture the Bugbear.
Yes, and once he was sentenced to Tartarus, Princess Celestia let me go for deniability reasons.
That's what it says here, and Our Majesty Princess Twilight Sparkle highly recommends you, but that brings me back to my original question. Why do I need you when I already have more than capable staff of ponies and creatures protecting me?
That doesn't matter, Governor. What does matter is that Princess Twilight Sparkle has ordered me to serve on your team, while instructing you to allow me to do so.
Yes, and I'm denying her request. You see, in these times, it's important for me to trust those who work for me, and while you may be highly qualified, I know the reasoning for you coming here to protect me, and it's not protection. You're her spy. You plan on getting close to me to tell her about my dealings, or perhaps if I've seen Katana.
You must have something to hide then if you're not allowing me to serve on your security team. You do realize you're disobeying a command from the ruler of Equestria.
I'm well aware of that, Agent Sweet Drops, and my answer has not changed. Guards! Guards enter. Please escort Agent Sweetie Drops off my mansion's premises. She's no longer allowed or welcome here. Guards uses their magic to telekinetically drag Bonbon out of the governor's quarters.
You're making a mistake, Governor. You've only added to the suspicion. She'll be here.
The guards take Bonbon out of the room as the doors close. The guards take Bonbon outside the mansion's gates and lock her out.
Great. Just great. Tempest is going to kill me.
Meanwhile, back at the School of Friendship, Princess Starlight and Spike enter. They continue walking until they reach Counselor Naysay's office. They enter. Counselor Naysay? Maybe he went to the restroom. Maybe. I mean, his desk doesn't look like he's done any work today. It's possible he didn't come in today and took the day off, but he wouldn't leave his office unlocked or the lights on. Well, maybe he left last night and forgot to turn off the lights. Yeah, you're right. We need to get over to the CMC's apartment and get that friendship lesson report done and over to Twilight anyway. I'm sure if he shows up, Trixie will inform him that he needs to help her with her reports. I knew Trixie was incompetent, so I already took the luxuries of filling out her reports for her. I put them in with my reports, Your Highness. Naysay stands in the doorway to his office. Well, that was highly thoughtful of you, Counselor Naysay. I'm sure Trixie will appreciate that when I tell her. But of course, what are friends for, right? You can tell Trixie she owes me a favor and that I do plan on collecting on it. You'll have the chance to tell her yourself. She should be coming over here soon to beg for your help on them. I'm a little pressed for time to go back and inform her myself. She better hurry then, because I'm leaving Ponyville for a few days to enjoy some vacation time. You don't have a problem with that, do you? No, of course not. You deserve it after everything you've done this school year and beyond. Enjoy your trip, Counselor. Princess Starlight and Spike leave Naysay's office. Oh, don't worry, Your Highness. My trip will be a fruitful one. Meanwhile, Princess Starlight Glimmer and Spike are walking through town on their way to the Cutie Mark Crusader's apartment. I don't know, Spike. Maybe it's my new alicorn abilities beginning to kick in, but I sensed something off with Naysay back there. Did he give you any indication that something was off? Well, he seemed a bit in a hurry to go on his vacation, but that's understandable considering how hard he's worked at the School of Friendship this past school year. I guess you're right. I know from experience just how much work being a school counselor at our school is. I'm also curious to know why Twilight wants to reinstate the friendship letters again. If you're looking for answers out of me, I'm sorry, but I don't have any. This is something she planned after she fired me. She certainly never mentioned reinstating it to me. Any ideas as to why she'd want to, though? She stopped sending letters to Princess Celestia before I became part of the team, so I never knew the significance behind them. Princess Celestia requested Twilight to send those messages because it showed Princess Celestia how much Twilight was learning about friendship. Those letters and the lesson she shared with Princess Celestia is what allowed her to crown Twilight as the Princess of Friendship. Maybe Twilight wants you to do the same. But I'm already the Princess of Friendship. What more could I possibly learn? Friendships are forever evolving and some deteriorate here in Equestria. Knowing what we know about friendship and the power it holds is key to keeping Equestria safe, or its demise. Maybe Twilight wants you to keep a record of what you learn, so you may be able to reference it and evolve with those changing friendships. You know, we always have to be ready for anything. Wow, I never thought about it like that, Spike. But you make an excellent point about how friendship continues to evolve here in Equestria. You know, it's moments like this why I'm fortunate to have you at my side as my new royal advisor. It's just a hunch, Starlight. I guess you could ask Twilight about it yourself when we meet up with her at the end of the week. Oh shoot! I completely forgot about organizing my pitch to her about the Festival of Friendship. Relax, that's why I'm here, remember? Oh yeah, guess I better focus on my friendship report first. Not to worry, Trixie. I've already completed your end of the school year reports, and have given them to Princess Starlight. Just remember one thing. You owe me big time, you incompetent fool.
Yeah, whatever, Naysay. The great and powerful Trixie is thankful for your help. Now I have all the time in Equestria to flirt with my Rainbow Dash.
Ugh, get out of my office. I've wasted enough of my life dealing with your stupidity. Unlike you, I have more important places to be and issues to tend to.
You don't have to tell me twice, you old grump. Thanks again for doing my homework.
Trixie laughs while leaving the school. Naysay watches Trixie leave the school premises before heading down into the catacombs beneath the school.
What have you done to me? Why am I so weak?
It's called sedation, my dear puss. I've brought you some breakfast. My assistant Waylon will feed you and make sure you have the essentials to keeping you alive while I'm gone. The only reason I haven't killed you yet, or turned you over to Princess Twilight Sparkle, is because you wish to seek acquaintance with my master, Professor Bunduck. He'll decide if you're worth keeping alive or not.
If he wishes to take over Equestria, he won't be able to do it alone. Neither one of us can. Our magic powers alone are no match for Princess Twilight Sparkle and Princess Starlight Glimmer. Professor Bunduck needs me as much as I need him.
We'll see about that, won't we? Go ahead and feed her, Wayland. I shall return with Professor Bunduck in a few days, and no matter what she says, do not remove those restraints from her. Wayland nods and begins feeding Katana her food. Naisei leaves the catacombs and begins his trip to inform Professor Bunduck. Meanwhile... Rainbow Dash, what are you doing here?
I came to say I was sorry for the way I treated you yesterday. I never meant for you to see my kiss or the dinner I was sharing with Trixie. And I certainly never meant to hurt you, AJ.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Rainbow Dash. I have absolutely no right being angry at you for moving on with your life, and I'm sorry.
For what it's worth, Trixie and I are just friends and nothing more. She's nothing more than a fun distraction because the pony I really love refuses to see what's been right in front of her this whole time. I love you, Applejack Apple. With all my heart. No pony could ever replace or compare to how amazing you are. But you'll never leave Rah-Rah for me, and I don't want to be second best or a pity choice for you.
Dash.
Just listen, AJ. I wish for nothing more than for you to leave Rah-Rah for me, but I know that will never happen, so... I just want you to know this doesn't change anything about the love I have for you, or our friendship. I don't want to lose that because of this.
I could never shut you out like that, Rainbow Dash. Don't you know how much you mean to me?
Then prove it, AJ. Leave Rah-Rah right now. Take me into your hooves and kiss me. Tell me how much you love me and that you want and need me, like I need you. You can't, can you?
It ain't that easy, Rainbow Dash. I'm in love with both of y'all. There's nothing more than I'd like to do right now but to take you up in my hooves, carry you way up to my room and show you exactly what you mean to me, Dash, but I can't.
Why? She's not here, Applejack. She's never here. Why do you choose to continue to be her second choice to her music career?
Because I broke her dang heart, that's why.
So now as a punishment you're staying with her out of guilt?
No, it ain't like that at all, Dash. She's gonna put me first after her tour is over. She asked me if she could move here to Sweet Apple Acres after her tour concludes. She said she knows I hate Manhattan and that Sweet Apple Acres means everything to me. So she's moving here and taking a break from music so we can be together. So she'll be here every day with me pretty soon and I won't have to compete with her music career.
Oh, I understand now. You two are fully committing to one another after her tour ends. Well, don't worry about me. I won't interfere in your relationship. It's time I move on. Good luck, Applejack. I wish nothing but happiness for you.
Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash sadly flies away from Sweet Apple Acres.
AJ...
The CMC's apartment, just after noon. Princess Starlight Glimmer and Spike enter. Sorry for stopping in unannounced, but Princess Twilight Sparkle wanted me to do a follow-up report on the friendship problem that Sweetie Belle and Apple Bloom were assigned to last week. Are they available, Scootaloo?
Apple Bloom is, but Sweetie Belle is at Rarity's boutique working. Apple Bloom! Princess Starlight is here to talk to you!
Can I ask why the cutie map left me out of their friendship problem when we're a trio? The cutie map sends who it feels is best suited to fix said friendship problem. Sorry, Scootaloo, but the map sensed that you weren't right for the task. Don't be upset by it. Who knows, maybe one day the map will send you on a solo mission. Apple Bloom enters out into the living room.
Good afternoon, Princess Starlight and Spike. What brings y'all by today?
Take a seat and get comfortable. I don't think this will take up too much of your time. Princess Twilight Sparkle has requested that I begin documenting friendship problems and how they were solved. It's similar to her friendship letters that she sent Princess Celestia.
Oh, okay. I don't mind sharing the details. Don't you want Sweetie Belle here too?
Oh no, it's fine. I'll make a stop over to Rari's boutique after we finish up here. So what was the friendship problem the two of you discovered?
Well, I'm not so sure what to make of it. I don't think there was a friendship problem at all, really.
Oh, come on, there had to be one. The cutie map informed me that you and Sweetie Belle had completed whatever friendship mission it sent you on.
Well, as you know, the cutie map sent Sweetie Belle and I to Trottingham, only the so-called problem wasn't in Trottingham at all. It was inside the Trottingham forest. You're not going to believe this, but there were two ponies. Sweetie Belle and I met there, and one of them was Princess Twilight Sparkle. Only she wasn't a princess because she didn't have her wings, and she acted weird.
Are you sure that it was Twilight?
Yeah, I am. That or she was an identical twin.
And what about the second pony? Did you get any names?
No, they refused to give us their names, but they both knew us by name. It was so weird. The one pony definitely responded to Twilight, but she was very timid and looked shocked that I knew her. The other pony was definitely the leader.
What did this pony look like?
Well, I've never seen her before, but she had orange fur, and her mane was red and orange, and her cutie mark was some sort of sun. She had sea green eyes and was very beautiful.
Sunset Shimmer! She's back, Spike!
Who now?
It was Sunset Shimmer. The Twilight you saw was from the alternate dimension, the Mirror World.
The Mirror World? What are you talking about, Your Highness?
I don't have time to explain, Apple Bloom. So what happened next?
Well, I guess this pony we're calling Sunset Shimmer was talking on and on about this box she was carrying around and said it contained some sort of weird magic, that her and Twilight found it in their school and was the reason for all the dark magic that was in their world.
This box you speak of, do you have it?
No way. I didn't want anything to do with that thing. When Sunset opened up the box, I could feel an immense power coming from it, and inside of it were 6 glowing crystals. Sunset showed us a picture that was inscribed inside the magic box. It was a picture of a tree.
A tree?
Yeah, it kind of looked like the new Tree of Harmony. So anyway, Sunset and Twilight thought that the magic tree of Trottingham was the tree inscribed inside the box, but Sweetie Belle said that the tree inscribed inside the box was the new Tree of Harmony inside the Everfree Forest. Once Sweetie Belle said that, our cutie marks began glowing, meaning we had solved the friendship problem we were assigned to.
Apple Bloom, this is serious. Do either you or Sweetie Belle have that magic box?
No, neither of us took it since our mission was complete. I mean, Sunset tried to pawn it off on us, but we refused to take it.
Change of plan, Spike. We're going to Canterlot right now. Twilight needs to know about this, and a friendship letter explaining this isn't going to suffice. Thanks, Apple Bloom. Was there anything else I need to know about this mission?
No, that was it. Just be careful when you do find that box again. Whatever's inside it is incredibly powerful and evil. It gave me the heebie-jeebies.
I'll be sure to tell Princess Twilight everything you told me. Come on, Spike. We're flying to Canterlot. Starlight and Spike rush outside and fly off towards Canterlot. Starlight and Spike flying. Another evil presence here in Equestria? What do you think Sunset Shimmer found, Starlight? I don't know, Spike, but whatever it is contains evil pony magic that we weren't supposed to find. The other question is, why didn't Sunset inform me she came back to Equestria? Meanwhile, Ponyville. Sunset Shimmer and E.G. Twilight are walking the streets of town. Look, we're almost at Twilight's castle. I think Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle were right when they said we needed to bring this to her.
Good, because the quicker we get this stupid box to my pony self, the quicker I can get back on human legs. And I hate this stupid thing growing out on the top of my head.
That thing growing out the top of your head is your magic unicorn horn. See? I have one too. Oh, come on, you're really adorable as a pony.
Yeah, well, you were originally a pony from this world, so you're used to it. I don't even know how to use this thing. It's amazing that my pony equivalent in this world became the Princess of Friendship.
She became a princess because she's smart, brave, powerful, and a really good leader, just like some other Twilight I know. She's cute like you too, and I have no doubt that if I chose to live in this dimension, that I'd be in love with her too. Cute? Cute? How can you possibly think I'm cute? Oh, I have a horse face. Oh! Human or pony, Twilight, it doesn't matter to me. I love you, and I think you're the most beautiful, intelligent, and sweet girl in either dimension of Equestria. Now let's get this box over to Princess Twilight so we can go home. I have a surprise for you when we get back. Sunset, I love you too, but do you ever miss being a pony? Sometimes, but I know living in this world is not what you want, so I'd rather give up being a pony and be a human, because I'm happiest when I'm with you, and being a human really isn't so bad, and besides, we can never live here. Really? Why not? We can't have two Twilights in the same dimension. I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. But I thought you hated me. Well, the pony version of me. We were rivals, yes, and my use of dark magic ruined my chances of becoming Princess Celestia's apprentice, so I chose to go to human Equestria where I planned my revenge. And we all know what happened after that. I kinda had a crush on Pony Twilight too, which is why losing to her was so painful. Maybe that's one thing I don't have in common with Pony Twilight. I've never had a disagreement with you. That and Pony Twilight is totally into stallions. They begin walking. I could never get used to being a pony. I couldn't do any of my experiments without my hands. That's what your unicorn horn is for, dear. Magic and the use of telekinesis. Fluttershy's cottage. Discord and Fluttershy are entertaining Fluttershy's friend, Treehugger. Fluttershy brings Treehugger her cup of tea.
It's really nice seeing you again, Treehugger. It's been far too long.
Not long enough. Yeah, it has been. I've been, totally wanting to come to Ponyville. Everything is so, mellow. I forgot it's shroom season here. Oh, how could you forget that? Isn't it your favorite time of the year? Yeah, man, shrooms are the best. Especially on, salads and stuff. Not what I was referring to. Oh, never mind. So, what's up, Shy?
Oh, nothing. Discord and I had a reason for asking you over today.
I'm completely against this idea, for the record.
Well, Discord not so much, but I was wondering if you'd be interested in going on a double date with me and Discord, with your date being the Smooze.
Oh, yeah, totally. I really like that guy. He's really deep, and his aura is mellow.
Yay! Discord, could you please inform Smoozy of our double date this evening?
No, this is going to be a complete disaster, my dear.
Discord, am I going to have to use the stair?
No, that won't be necessary. I'll go and tell Smoozy about our dinner date tonight. What time should I tell him to arrive, my dear?
I think here at 6 p.m. would work just fine. Thank you. I appreciate you doing this.
Your wish is my command. I wouldn't want to face the wrath of the stair. Discord snaps his claws and disappears to his dimension to find the Smooze. Canterlot Castle, 3:30 p.m. Princess Twilight Sparkle is working on her royal decrees in her chamber. Sorry for disturbing you, Your Majesty, but Princess Starlight Glimmer and Spike are here to visit you, and they said it's urgent. Thank you, Flash. Go ahead and escort them in, please. I could use a distraction from all this paperwork. As you wish, Your Majesty. Flash Sentry summons Princess Starlight Glimmer and Spike to Twilight's chamber. Princess Starlight and Spike enter. Princess Twilight gets away from her desk to greet them with hugs. It's so nice to see both of you again, and together no less. Yeah, Trixie didn't quite work out as my royal advisor, so when Spike showed up at my castle, saying he was moving back to Ponyville, I jumped at the opportunity to hire him as my new royal advisor. I hope you don't mind. No, absolutely not. Why would I mind? Spike is an excellent choice for a royal advisor. So come on in and take a seat, you two, and tell me what brings you by my castle today. They sit. Flash told me it was urgent. Yeah, I'd say it is. remember how you told me you wanted me to start documenting friendship missions given by the cutie map?
I did. It really is the best way to document how friendship plays a role in equestrian life every day.
Well, I've decided to give you this report in person because we may have a security problem, Your Majesty.
Security problem? With Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle?
No, it's what, or more like who they discovered that was the friendship mission. Apparently, Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle were summoned to the Trottingham Forest to meet with Sunset Shimmer and, well, you. But the human version of you. From the human realm. According to Apple Bloom, Sunset Shimmer and human you found a magical box with some sort of magical crystals that were giving off some significant dark energy. Sunset believes this box is the cause for all the dark magic being released in their realm, and that it could be the cause of all the random portals opening between our worlds.
That theory could make sense. So how did Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle solve the friendship problem?
Apple Bloom said that the magic box had a tree carved into the wood. Sunset thought that the tree carved was the magic tree of Trottingham, but Sweetie Belle discovered that it wasn't and told Sunset that it was the new tree of harmony that our students created inside the Everfree Forest. After Sweetie Belle told Sunset about the new tree of harmony, Sweetie Belle's and Apple Bloom's cutie marks began flashing, symbolizing that they had solved their friendship mission.
Sounds like the cutie map could sense the dark magic from the box and decided to send Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle to guide Sunset Shimmer and human Twilight to me. Do you think there's a chance that they went to the Everfree Forest?
I would think it's a strong possibility, but there hasn't been any unexplained disturbances coming out of the Everfree Forest.
Unfortunately, I'm completely tied up in my royal duties and dealing with Katana that I won't be able to make it over to the Everfree Forest. Starlight, I'd like for you and Spike to return to Ponyville to see if our friends from the Mirror Realm have gone there.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Oh, there was one other thing I needed to talk to you about, and it was the reason I requested your presence for a meeting on Friday morning.
Well, there's no sense in you coming back Friday morning since you're here now, so go ahead and tell me what you needed to say.
As my first major act as the Princess of Friendship, I'm requesting to revitalize the Festival of Friendship for the final day of summer, and I'd like to host the festival in Ponyville and finish it off with a major concert on the grounds of Friendship Castle in the evening. Spike and I planned every detail of the weekend's festivities, but I wasn't planning on coming here today, so I didn't bring them.
That's quite all right. I happen to think revitalizing the Festival of Friendship is a fantastic idea.
You do? I thought you were going to totally shoot the idea down with the Katana situation and all.
Nope. Like I said, I think it's time that I stop living in fear, worrying about what can go wrong in life. Is an event like the Festival of Friendship a hotbed for an enemy attack? Yes, it is. But there are ways we can prepare ourselves for a potential attack from her. You and I both know how important friendship is to Equestria, and I can't think of a better way to end summer than with the Festival of Friendship.
Moon Dancer enters Twilight's chamber.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Your Majesty, but all the mirrors are here for the water conservation meeting. Thank you, Moon Dancer.
Moon Dancer exits.
Duty calls, I'm afraid. I'll make sure I come out to Ponyville sometime soon so we can go over your plans for the Festival of Friendship. I definitely think it's a fantastic idea to revitalize it.
Thank you so much, Twilight. You don't know how much hosting this event means to me.
I do know how much this means to you. I'll try to get out to Ponyville in the next couple of weeks. Bye, you guys. And Spike.
Yes, Twilight?
I'm glad you work as Starlight's royal advisor. She cannot ask for a better one. Anyway, I need to trot off to this meeting. Oh, and if you see Sunset Shimmer and Human Me, please send them to my castle and tell them to bring that magical box of theirs so I can take a look at it.
I sure will, Twilight, and thanks for putting your faith in me and revitalizing the Festival of Friendship. I promise your vision will be realized this time around.
I have no doubt that it will be a success. I love you guys. Have a safe trip back to Ponyville.
Princess Twilight leaves her chamber to attend her meeting. South Equestria, Tempest and Grubber's house. Tempest and her team enter after a frustrating day. A day full of dead ends. Can't say I'm surprised, though. Agent Sweetie Drops, you're back early.
Well, it looks like I wasn't the only pony who had a rough day at the office.
What do you mean?
My cover was blown. Governor Capper denied me joining his security team despite being ordered by Princess Twilight Sparkle to do so.
He knows you were sent to spy on him?
Yes, but not to worry, I didn't jeopardize the rest of the team. I will say this, he's definitely up to something when it comes to Katana.
And what makes you believe this?
He told me he wouldn't hire me on because he felt like I was Princess Twilight Sparkle's spy against him in an attempt to find Katana.
Funny how that came up so quickly as a concern for him. He's definitely hiding something, Fizzlepop.
Yes, I have no doubt that this is the case.
Ooh, Magnus called you Fizzlepop, Tempest.
I have ears that work great, Grubber. Bonbon, you must head back to Canterlot and inform Princess Twilight Sparkle of Governor Capper's refusal to hire you aboard his security team. As for the rest of us, we will try to keep tabs, secretly, on Governor Capper. It's time he knows who he's dealing with.
Wait, are you saying we're going to blow our cover, Tempest?
Precisely. I think he needs to know that we're watching him, and as you recall, Grubber, I've had my way with that kitty before. He'll answer any questions I have for him.
Are you sure that's a good idea, though, Tempest? I mean, if he knows we're onto him, he won't go and seek out Katana.
When Grubber and I last crossed paths with our governor, I was working for the Storm King. He lied to me as to where Princess Twilight and her friends were going, and I nearly killed him in an airship explosion. Needless to say, Governor Capper is fully aware of my powers. He will help us.
So how do you want to proceed with this plan?
Bonbon will go back to Canterlot tomorrow morning and report to Princess Twilight Sparkle that Governor Capper denied her joining his team. The refusal shows that he may have something to hide. The rest of us will casually go to his mansion and request his presence. I'll be able to use the power of persuasion to get some answers out of him. It's better than trying to find Katana through these pointless leads.
I won't disagree with you on that point. Oh, yes! I love when Tempest gets persuasive.
I'm sorry, you guys. I feel like I've jeopardized the whole mission now. You didn't. No pony said that Governor Capper wasn't wise. His instincts told him that Princess Twilight sent you to keep tabs on him, and his instincts were right. Your plan, getting into his good graces and getting inside, were perfect. He just knew you had an ulterior motive, that's all.
In all honesty, it was a mistake on his part for not hiring you. Now we know he's up to something.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if Princess Twilight Sparkle requests Governor Capper to report to Canterlot as a result. So in reality, Agent Sweetie Drops, you may not have failed at all. Fluttershy's cottage. Fluttershy and Discord sharing dinner in the backyard with the Smooze and Tree Hugger.
Oh, this turned out to be a lovely evening to have dinner with the two of you.
You know what, Fluttershy, you're right. I'm actually enjoying myself.
Yeah, you're totally in your zen today, Discord. It must have been the brownies I made.
Oh yeah, those brownies were delicious, Tree Hugger. They're still floating around my slime.
That is totally the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's like a lava lamp, only with food.
Why do they call them lava lamps when they're not made from lava? I'm so confused. They look like jelly, so I think they should be called jelly lamps instead.
I think it has to do with, like, how lava floats around the ocean. It kind of balls up like that when it cools, you know?
Oh, I didn't know that. I may have to ask Maud about that the next time I see her.
You know, we could test this theory right now with my chaos magic.
Oh no, there's no need for that, sweetheart.
Exactly how much special did you put into those brownies, Tree Hugger? Fluttershy is extra sweet and giggly at the moment. Yeah, she's more like Flutterhigh.
I used funny berries from my garden at home. All natural, no pesticides or harsh chemicals. They were extra ripe too, so they're giving off even more laughing juices. They are totally the best stress reliever.
Lava lamps.
Thanks Celestia, we've eaten all those funny berry brownies. If Fluttershy gets any more giggly, the dentist could perform about a dozen root canals on her.
Oh, I don't have bad teeth, do I? I mean, I brush and floss every day.
It was a reference to laughing gas that dentists use. Oh, never mind, my dear. Just enjoy your normal, non-special chamomile tea. So, Tree Hugger, I enjoy hanging out with you on the rare occasions that we see each other, and I was thinking that I'd like to see you more than just once every couple of months.
I would really like that too. You have this magical aura that, like, surrounds you, man.
That's called his slime sack. It's what keeps his slime inside him. Without his aura, he'd just be a puddle of, well, use your imagination.
Oh, use my imagination, and he'd be a total puddle of boogers. Boogers! Oh my, I can't believe I just said that. I'm so sorry, Smooth. You know I didn't mean it.
Don't worry about it, Fluttershy. It's cool. I've never seen her act like this before. It's kinda cute and funny. It's funny how the funny berries have taken away her shyness. She is really cute when she laughs. Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm not agreeing to her cuteness at the moment. Although it is hilarious seeing her act like this. It reminds me of the last time you two got together.
Come on, Discord. You know why I needed to chill out on that occasion. We were nearly killed saving Equestria from Chrysalis, Cozy Glow, and Lord Tirek. And not to mention the planet was facing eternal winter from the Wendigos. It was a highly stressful situation.
Yeah, you and your friends totally rock, Fluttershy. You guys are like heroes and stuff. Totally righteous. I guess you're right, Treehugger. Fluttershy does totally rock. Meanwhile, Friendship Castle. Well, we made it, Twilight. I forgot how beautiful this castle is. We better get this magic box to Princess Twilight. I'm sure she'll have an idea about its mysterious dark magic. I still can't believe the Pony Me is a princess. I don't feel like royalty where we come from. I wonder what the other building is across the lake. That wasn't here the last time. We continue walking towards the castle. Well, according to the sign, it's the School of Friendship. Interesting choice for a school. Some people we know could use this in our world. It's really pretty. Brings back memories of Canterlot High back in our world. Do you think we'll be able to fix all the damages this box caused in Canterlot City? Well, if there's one pony who can answer that and fix everything, it would be Princess Twilight Sparkle. I'm sure our pony friends would be more than happy to bring the elements of harmony to our world and fix everything. Are you worried of what could happen to this world now that this box is here? I mean, I know it's obvious that this box is originally from this world, but there had to be a reason why it was dumped in our dimension. And that's what I'm hoping to find out by bringing it back here. Twilight and her team may be able to destroy whatever dark magic spawning creature resides inside of this box and its crystals, or at the very least, hope they can destroy it.